How to prevent migraines. Having debilitating migraines is both a hassle and can be costly. Repeated occurrences of migraine attacks can hamper your productivity, since it usually eats up a day before you can be back at full function again. The costs of having to take medications can also prove to be burdensome, especially when you continue to get headaches and the severity keeps getting worse. Given these costs, there are other mindful ways you can prevent migraines, and the good news is, it starts by paying more attention to yourself. Keep a journal. If you're susceptible to recurring migraines, it's best to keep track of your own medical history. All this proves to be very good in informing your doctors so they can treat you better. You can also use your medical journal to prepare and help yourself prevent the onset of a migraine. First, record the pain. In your journal, record the onset of the pain. Write the time and date and where you were when it happened. To see any connection to atmospheric conditions, it would be good to note the weather and any sudden changes in it which may have triggered your pain. Keeping this record will also help you track how often it happens and under what conditions. Second, how bad is the pain? Create a scale. Create a scale on how bad the pain is. For starters, you can note the highest scale is one that forces you to stay in bed the whole day and rest, while the lowest rank could be marked by great discomfort or varying pain. If you experienced other forms of discomfort, you can also record them. Third, what you ate and what you were doing before it happened. Note what you were doing or what you ate before you had the symptoms. Being able to note possible external or environmental factors will help you rule out and zone in on which of them might be triggering the onset of your migraine. Fourth, what were the preceding symptoms? If you had other symptoms prior to the attack, such as cravings for certain foods or tingling sensations in your legs and arms, it also pays to take note of those. Next, what medication or treatment did you take? If you took any medication, or if you performed any form of treatment, including plain bed rest and drinking plenty of water, then indicate that in the medication of treatment part of your journal. This will help you track which treatments work for you and which ones don't. Lastly, rate the relief. Rate the relief based on the medication or treatment you took. Note how quickly before the pain went away, and if there were any side effects. Overall, this method of creating a journal will help you prevent migraines by teaching you to understand what triggers it. Remember, the cause of migraines vary from one person to another, so the best way to prevent it is to really understand what triggers yours. From discovering what causes your migraine, you can take the necessary steps to prevent and address it.